Good morning, superstars. I have a coaching call in about 20 minutes, and I'm also eating breakfast, so excuse that. But this was a random live that I didn't have planned, and I wanted to talk to y'all about some social media things. I listened to a podcast this morning, and I shared it on this page, so if you haven't listened to it yet, go hear that. You can listen to this first if you want to. It doesn't really matter which order you listen to them in. But, and some of you may not connect with Sydney. She is amazing, though. She's a six-figure earner also. She's not in Cincy. She's in another network marketing company. But she's so good at social media, so good at what she does. And so I've always taken a lot of tips from her. But I wanted to kind of piggyback off of her because I started thinking about some things that I don't think I've ever really talked about with y'all when it comes to social media. And this is going to be pretty short. But the first thing is to ask yourself, what impression are you making on people when they come to your social media pages, whether it's Facebook or Instagram or TikTok if you're on TikTok. I personally don't use TikTok. I love Instagram. So I'm using Reels on Instagram, which is basically the same as TikTok videos. So I'm consistent with Reels because that's what I love. That is what makes me happy. I use Instagram anyway because I'm in stories all the time. So Instagram and Facebook are my two social media platforms that I absolutely love. And they link. So if you post to Instagram, it automatically goes to Facebook, which is really cool. But those are my two favorite. Whatever social media platforms you have, you need to think about what kind of impression do you leave on people when they come to your page. You only have a few seconds to make an impression on someone when they come to your page. So if you think about random people in network marketing that may friend request you and you're like, I'm not accepting their friend request, because you look at their page as soon as they send you a request and they automatically look like they are trying to sell you something. And so you're like, not accepting their friend request. Unless you're like me, I accept everyone because I'm like, okay, this is a potential customer for me. But I'm going to go about it a lot differently. So I will send friend requests to all the people, but I'm not going to jump in their inbox and start spamming them like most people will. That's the difference. So when somebody comes to your profile, they need to see, first of all, your face. They need to see who you are. And then when they read your bio, they need to know what you stand for, what your mission is, who you are, why they should follow you. And so I'll read you mine really quick. I don't even know what it says. Let's see here. My Facebook bio, I do not have my link to my website. So I have a Linktree. First of all, Linktree is amazing. Linktree allows people to go, it's free. Linktree allows people to click one link on your profile and it takes them to multiple links. So if you go to my Facebook or Instagram and click on my Linktree, it will pull up Harry Potter pre-order, which I need to take off because that's over. Summer collection, my story, which takes them to my highlight that I have saved with all of the things I share that are my story. I save those to a highlight on my Instagram. It takes them directly to that so they can learn all about me. I have a Shop Cincy link. I have a Join Cincy Club Save Money link. I have a favorite business supplies link. So that takes them to my Amazon list with my favorite Cincy business supplies if they're a consultant or, any kind of direct sales consultant. Then I have one for my Amazon home decor and Amazon favorites because people ask me all the time, where did you get this? Where did you get this? And pretty much all the time it's Amazon. So I have everything linked in there that I love. I have Amazon holiday decor, and then I have my YouTube channel. So they literally can click on that one link in your bio and find all of those things. But that was kind of a off. Anyway, that's not where I was going with that. When you go to my bio, you're not going to see my website directly in my bio. So on Facebook, I have my cover photo as me, my husband, Carson, and Heidi and Orville on our incentive trip. You can do anything you want to for your cover photo. You can have an inspirational quote that represents you well. You can have a picture of you and your family, you and your pets, whatever it is that represents you as a person needs to go there. And then your profile picture needs to be your face. In my opinion, you could even do you and your family as long as they can see your face well. But just have it where it's going to set a good impression on people. Please don't have, and if you have this, just go fix it. Because I used to be this person. Don't have Scentsy products as your cover photo, because that's going to make people do what I said and say, I'm not accepting that friend request because she's a salesperson and she's going to spam me. But if they have a reason to connect with you when they look at your profile and get that first impression of you, they're going to accept your friend request. And the way you're going to start turning these people into customers is not by spamming them and messaging them. You're going to turn these people into customers by connecting with them. You're going to post inspirational content. You're going to post valuable content. Sydney will go more into that stuff, all the detailed things. And she's also going to have a second podcast. And I've done trainings on this before. If you want to go to my YouTube channel, I have social media trainings. But my point is, you're going to build a relationship with them once you add them by posting content they want to see and by commenting on their content, and start to build a relationship that way. Then you can start to message them and talk to them. They're going to know you're the Scentsy lady if you're consistently working your business. If you're not sharing Scentsy products you love every single day, not in a flyer, not a picture, not a stock photo, not a here's a 6-pack, sharing a photo of you that you took a before and after of your counter cleaning your kids' shoes, or a video of you showing how to change your wax, whatever it is, and posting inspirational, valuable content that's going to make them happy or, help them in some aspect, whether it's an inspirational quote, something you learned, a story. Stories are so important. That's what people connect with. Facts tell, stories sell. So keep that in mind always. Stories. It doesn't matter how big or small it is, you have stories to tell them. But also, if you look at my profile, and Jill Mitchell did this today too, I actually got the idea from her. She posted a picture of her daughter from Disney World with the Star Wars stuff behind her to advertise this sale today. She didn't post a stock image of something. She posted a personal photo, and that is what I also did yesterday to advertise this sale. I posted a picture of me and Carson with our Winnie the Pooh and Tigger buddies and posted about the sale with that. Today, I posted about it again with a picture of me and my husband and Carson at Disney World with the Star Wars spaceship thing. Don't judge me, I don't watch Star Wars, but it's really cool. So I posted that. And, that's very important, to use personal photos with everything you're advertising. If you're going to post stock photos or whatever, flyers, you've got to have a VIP group for that. You've got to have another place to do that. Your profile is specifically for sharing products you love, sharing your Scentsy journey, telling your story, and showing people who you are as a person, not just Scentsy. So that is what your profile is for. But when they go to your bio, they need to see who you are, what your mission is, why they should follow you, why they should connect with you. Basically, whoever you're trying to target, like your target audience, it needs to be said in that bio. And then also what you're passionate about, what you love. So my Facebook page, let me just flip this around. My Facebook page, this is what it looks like. I have as my name, I have Scentsy Superstar Director in parentheses. You don't even have to do that, to be honest. But your bio needs to, like I said, have your mission, what you stand for, all that. So mine says bankruptcy to 6 figures. That right there tells a story in itself. Bankruptcy to 6 figures, veteran wife, because I do attract a lot of military spouses or prior military, fragrance specialist, empowering and mentoring women. Simple as that. It tells them all about me. And then I have, of course, former dental hygienist, because I want them to know I used to be a dental hygienist, but this is now my job. And then I have, almost knocked my light ring over. Then I have my link tree right here. I also have my Instagram linked, so if you have other social media profiles, you can link those there. Just go to your settings And then my Instagram is basically the same. Yeah, so Allie's talking about stories. Y'all, stories, if you're not using stories, you're losing money. You're losing money. So, if you're not using stories, get consistent in your stories. Watch my stories, watch Brittany Bartos' stories, watch Bonnie Legnan's stories, watch Dixie Denson's stories, whoever you want to watch their stories and learn how to use stories. I'm so honestly tired of people saying, I need to figure that out. I really need to figure that out. I really need to figure that out for months. And it's like, if you would have just gone in there and played with it, you could have learned it a long time ago. You're losing money. So you need to learn how to use stories. You need to do personal photos in your stories. You need to do boomerangs. You need to do videos. You need to do reels on Instagram. All these things. This is what people want to see right now. Your business is not going to grow through social media if you're not doing it correctly. Your content matters. You can post 3 times a day, but does it matter if nobody cares about it? It doesn't matter if it's not valuable, if it's not helpful, if it's not inspiring, if it's none of those things. It doesn't matter how much you post. Your consistency only matters when your content is valuable. So what you post is a huge deal. Huge, huge, huge deal. Yes, most of my customers come from my stories too. I literally post every single day me spraying my bed with Scentsy Fresh. The other day my husband was in there. He's home a lot more in the mornings now because he's not going to be working anymore. So he was like watching me spray my bed and record it, and he's like, don't you do that like every day? I was like, yeah, that's the point. Consistency. So, not the same people are watching your stories every day, first of all. Also, people need to see things like 7 times, I think it is, to want to try it a lot of times. So if they're seeing you use it every single day consistently, they're going to eventually want to try it. Same thing with Scentsy. If they're seeing you post about it constantly, and they see your life changing, they're going to want to be a part of it. On that topic, I just lost my train of thought. So let me go back to what I was going to say, and then maybe I'll remember. But on Instagram, my profile is very, very similar, but apparently I don't know my password, so I can't log in on my computer. But just go to my Instagram and you'll see. It's Wax McGee. Your branding is very, very, very important. You have to remember that you are your brand. Scentsy is just the company you work for. Scentsy is just the products you sell. Who are you? What are your favorite colors? What are your favorite fonts? What are your favorite things in life? Do you love home decor? Do you love cooking? Do you love Jesus? Do you love, these are all things that I am, but I'm just saying, what are your hobbies, your interests? Who are you as a person? Do you love dogs? Do you love cats? Do you love fish? Do you love snakes? What do you love? What do you want to show people about who you are? What do you want people to think when they think of you? For the longest time, my brand was just Scentsy. I had Scentsy logos everywhere. I had Scentsy products as my cover photo. I had purple everything, purple and green, because purple and green used to be Scentsy's colors. I don't even like purple and green. This is the color I like. This pinky, mauve-y, blush pink kind of color. Obviously, everything you see that I make is going to have this color on it because that is my branding. That is who I am. That is just what I have on everything. If you look at my join cards, everything is that color. My thank you cards, everything is that color. It's just what I love. I love glitter. I love sparkle. Anytime I can do glitter and sparkle with anything, I'm going to do it. People know when they get mail from me that it's going to have glitter in it, so they better open it outside. Think about who you are and what you want people to think about when they think of you. And why are they going to buy Scentsy from you? Because they could come buy Scentsy from me. They could go buy Scentsy from Dixie. They could go buy Scentsy from whoever. But why are they going to buy it from you? Why? What reason do they have to love you, trust you, connect with you? What are you portraying on your profile? What is the first impression people get? That's the most important part of social media right there, is having your bio and your photos correct before you try to post good content, before you try to do any of that, because They're not going to see any of that if they don't even connect with you enough to accept your friend request or want to follow you. And make sure your profile is public, because if they're not, if your profile is not public, you're wasting your time. So anyway, I think that's all I was going to say. Very short. I have a coaching call to get on in just a minute. Actually, I have 2 coaching calls today with Cassidy and with Katie. So I'm really excited for those. That's not all I was going to say. The other thing is, I knew I had something else. The other thing is, are you taking your business seriously, and are you acting like where you eventually want to be? If you want to be a director in this company and make this your full-time job and turn this into an actual business, you need to act like it. You don't need to be treating your business as a hobby. You don't need to be only working when you feel like it. You don't need to be showing up on social media every other day. You need to be showing up every single day. Nobody's going to take your business serious if you don't take your business serious. If you are not, listen, I am a CEO now, like a real CEO of my own business that is an LLC. Like that, my shirt says my favorite position is CEO. And I have CEO on my letterboard warmer. Do you think I wasn't saying that for years before this happened? I was calling myself a CEO. I was putting serious things in my bio. I was working my business as a business. I've been doing this 7 years, and I've been treating my business as a business since day one. I make sure I show up every single day. I do the income producing things. I do the things that matter. I take good care of my customers. I have systems in place to make sure I'm working efficiently. I spend wisely. I budget. I put money back for taxes. I do all these things and always have, because this is a business for me. And you've got to start taking it serious if you want it to become serious. You've got to treat it like a full-time job and show up to it every single day, just like if you had a real full-time job that you went to, because you're going to have to go regardless. It doesn't matter if you don't feel like working that day. If you're like me, I never wanted to go to my full-time job. I didn't want to get up at 6 o'clock and go work for somebody else, but I had to, because that was I had no choice. It was non-negotiable. That paid my bills. So that is what this is for me now, and it always has been. You've got to make it non-negotiable. You got to show up no matter what, and you have got to show people that you are a business owner. If you're treating it like a hobby, that's how you're going to portray it to other people, and they're not going to take you serious. But for me, I spoke this into existence. I manifested this by treating it like a business for years, acting like a director, doing the things directors do, recruiting 2 to 4 or more people a month, doing 8 to 10 parties a month, getting Scentsy Club customers consistently, having join conversations and making that a lifestyle, doing those things every single time I had the chance. Okay, there you go. Your business is a hobby. That's great. Your business can be a hobby. Your business can be whatever you want it to be. But I'm talking to people who are really wanting to build a business. You're not going to build a business without treating it like a business and acting like a business owner and acting like a CEO. This is why I do the training that I did the other day. It's on my YouTube channel. It was our last team call. The reason I did that training, or the reason I talked about like budgeting and having a separate bank account and all of that, is because you've got to do that from day one. Even if you're a hobbyist, you got to do that. Because if you're making at least $600 a year, you're going to be filing that on taxes. So anyway, that is all I have time for today. I hope that helped somebody or lit a fire under your butt. Like, go get your bio and your first impression right. And you're going to start seeing more people accept your friend request, want to follow you. They want to follow you as a person, not to buy Scentsy from you. They are going to eventually buy Scentsy from you if you're showing up every single day and showing them that you are the Scentsy lady, but you're also the dog lover. You're also the veteran's wife. You're also the boy mom. Okay? Love y'all. I hope this inspires you to go improve your social media game and learn all the things social media, and it's going to help your business. Love y'all. Bye.